Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. It's early. I've decided to get up and get out for a walk because I'm working for a couple of hours this morning and then we're heading back to Northampton. There's a lot of sitting down today, so I thought I'd get out, go for a walk, get my legs moving before I start. Glenn's got some letters he needed posting, so I thought I might as well walk to the post box, drop them in and stroll back. Come on, let's go. It's chilly out here today. Yeah, most definitely the temperature has dropped. Well, I'm all warmed up now, almost back at the caravan. Met several dog walkers. I think dog walkers must be some of the fittest people in the country because they're always up and out and walking. Anyway, gorgeous pink light this morning. It's lovely to be out this time of day. I must do it more often. I start work in 20 minutes, but I'm going to use this 20 minutes productively. I'm going to write some of my Christmas cards. That was a complete waste of 10 minutes. I've just spent that time searching for the Christmas cards. I must have packed them. Mr. Warner, he's been packing up. The place is so empty. We are almost ready to leave. I look a right mess today. I know I do. I'm just going with it. Let's just get back to Deb's and then get sorted for the week ahead. We're well used to this backwards and forwards to Northampton malarkey. We're well used to it. But this time we're back for 10 days. So not only are we back for 10 days, but when we come back, it's only for a short period of time before we leave for Christmas. Just felt a lot to do before we leave. So anyway, we got to take 2 cars back because Glenn's taking the Micra back to Northampton as well. So that means we won't be listening to the same audiobook. So I'm going to download a new one to listen to for my 4-hour journey. So here's my new audio book, Then She Was Gone. It's 10 hours, more than enough to get me back to Northampton. Which services? The one on the M4?
At Lee Delamere. Yeah.
Lee Delamere on the M4. That's where we're going to meet. I don't like is driving in convoy. I don't like it. So I'm setting off now, but we'll meet up at the services. It's a lovely day out here. It really is. Lovely day for a drive. So before I go, I'm going to check the sat nav, make sure there's no road closures, and then I'll be on my way. 4 hours, 8 minutes. That's all clear and looking good. How are you, Mr. Warner? That was an alright drive, wasn't it? The audiobook is excellent, by the way. Really enjoying that. Just got myself a coffee. It is 12 minutes past 2. And from this point, I am starting 4 days of living off a food bank parcel. I will tell you more about that when I get to Deb's. Mr. Warner's just leaving. There he is. He's just leaving in the Micra. So come on, let's go. Let's get back to Deb's and I'll tell you all about the food bank challenge when I get there. Let me show you just how beautiful it is looking in here. Deb's tree always looks amazing. And this year, well, it's simply stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And Deb, because she's such a classy lady, all her ornaments are just stunning. Glass, stunning ornaments. Our tree, when the kids were growing up, was covered in things like loo roll tubes with cotton wool, being Father Christmas. Yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, let me show you what it looks like in here as well. Look at that. It just looks lovely. There's more. Go on, go on. Oh, look at that.
A bit more festive.
I do feel festive now. I was feeling a little bit sad yesterday. I mean, not a lot sad, a little bit sad. I was saying to Glenn, I'm really missing not having even the smallest Christmas tree. If you've been watching since we were on the boat, we used to have a little Christmas tree. But yeah, I was just missing festive decorations. And we come to Deb's and she has it in abundance. Oh, look, Deb's even got an advent calendar. Let's pop you there. So, what am I going to be eating over the next 4 days? I've got a box of cereal. The food bank challenge actually said don't buy premium brands, but it was on special in Tesco. I have a litre of UHT milk. Good for tea and cereal. I have a bottle of squash, 500 grams of pasta, a tin of soup, some tinned meat. I got chili con carne. Now, it said jam, and I was going to buy some jam, but I realised I had an unopened jar of blackcurrant preserve in the cupboard. So I thought I'd use that as well. Custard. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do like with the custard.
Bananas.
I don't like bananas. And anyway, I haven't got bananas. 20 tea bags, tin of baked beans, 500 grams of rice, some chopped tomatoes, some chickpeas and some tinned fish. I need to check to see if I'm allowed this final ingredient. 1 jar of pasta sauce. My rations for the next 4 days. I have realised there's a couple of things on the list that I haven't got. 1 tin of vegetables. I don't think I bought tin veg. This is what I can get tomorrow. Tin of vegetables, a tin of fruit. I'll be able to have that with the custard. I got the tin of tomatoes, tin of meat, I got that. 1 tin of spaghetti or spaghetti hoops, didn't pick that up. 1 packet of biscuits or crackers, so I can pick that up, and 250 grams of sugar. A couple more things to look forward to that I'll pick up tomorrow, but otherwise, this is what's on my list. There's all sorts of deliciousness in the fridge, but I'm not touching that. We're staying with this. Well, Deb's just come in. Deb, you've had a busy day at work, haven't you? Yeah, not just a busy day though, it's been a busy couple of days. Yeah, super. Anyway, Deb was saying something Glenn made when he was a little boy. We can't see Glenn's masterpiece.
You can't miss it.
What am I looking for?
A ping pong ball.
A ping pong ball.
Wearing a distinctive hat.
I can't see it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I've spotted it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I have spotted it. So what is that, do we reckon? 50 years old, that ping pong ball? With a bit of cotton wool on
It's
top?
Santa's head.
I know it's Santa's head. Oh, it's beautiful, Glenn. It's beautiful. I take it all back. I take it all back. Deb's tree has got tat on it, like ours did. Family heirloom. So Deb's just about to cook dinner. Deb and Glenn. What are you having, Deb? Shepherd's pie. I'm not, because I'm on the food bank challenge. Glenn, what are you doing?
Half of these weren't working and I touched something and some of them came on.
Deb's just said, do you fancy a drink? And Glenn's like, oh yes. And I'm like, water or squash? Or one of me 20 tea bags. Deb's drinking the last of her limoncello. That looks lovely. Glenn is going for a bit of Coca-Cola. And I'm having a little bit of squash. Deb, what did you just say to Glenn?
I just said there's some stollen left in there.
I mean, we had some the other day. I think it was this particular one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really nice.
There's only one left.
There's, oh, that looks lovely. But no, I'm going to have a glass of squash. Deb's just said, do I fancy a little bit of Malibu to put in it? I was like, no, it's...
Starts with the same letter.
Oh, it's surprisingly delicious. It is. I don't often drink squash, but seeing I got it and seeing that I'm not drinking anything else, then that's all right. So this is what Deb and Glenn are having. That looks tasty, Deb.
I hope it is.
This looks good, and you've got some veggies there as well. God, that's sizzling, that is. So I have the choice of the chili con carne in the can, and I could cook some rice, but I think I might save that. I am just going to have some spicy parsnip soup for dinner. I know just how fortunate I am to have access to a fully stocked pantry, and normally if I was reheating this soup, I may toast some pumpkin seeds with a bit of salt, use that as a topping, or make some gorgeous garlic croutons with a bit of leftover sourdough bread and some olive oil. salt, pepper, maybe a bit of parmesan. Nothing wrong with a can of soup, but I'd always like want to add some extras to it. I just realised how fortunate that is to be able to have access to all those additional ingredients. It's not the case for everybody. Here we go. Tonight's dinner. Tiramisu, some fruit, some cream. Enjoy, guys. I've got my squash.